Okay, everybody, a little bit of a homework tips video for Tuesday, June 3rd. Only two problems, numbers 2 and 4 on page 581. Some of you may have had to have finished the check problem that we did, or at least started in class today. So you can always work on that as well. Just a reminder on what you would do here. So if you're trying to identify outliers, first thing you want to do, number 1, is you want to put the data in order. Second thing you're going to want to do is to find the median and quartile 1 and quartile 3. Okay, so you're going to do Q1, Q2, which is the median, and Q3. The third thing you need to do is find the interquartile range, the IQR. So that's the difference, remember, that's taking Q3 and subtracting Q1. And finally, the last thing you want to do, number 4, is to, I'm trying to write this in a place where you all can see it. Number 4 would be to take quartile 3 and add the product of 1 and 5/10 and the interquartile range. And then you also take Q1 and subtract the product of 1.5 and the interquartile range. Now remember, this Q3 plus 1.5 times the IQR is going to be your upper limit, and this will be your lower limit. So anything beyond the upper limit is going to be an outlier, and anything below the lower limit is going to be an outlier, okay? So those are your steps. So what you first have to do is put the data in order. So starting with, I believe on this one, 79 is the first number. And remember, it's always good to cross out the number after you've placed it. 81, 83, 84, 85, 87, 88, and 89, and I see a 67 in there too. So I'm going to have to insert that 67. Actually, that's the lowest number. Okay, so we should have 9 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're good. So because we have 9 numbers in our data sets, that means there's a true median. So the middle number would be the 5th number. So the median is 84. And now to find quartile 1 and quartile 2, or 3, Q1 and Q3, we ignore the median and we take the lower half of the data and the upper half of the data and find the middle point. So remember, because there are 4 pieces here, four numbers, you have to take the middle point or the mean of 79 and 81, which would be 80. You could add these two together and divide by 2, or you could just, you say, you know what? The number 80 is 1 away from both 79 and 81. That's the middle point. And here, 87 and 88, you could divide those, or add them together. And you get 175, and then you'd have to divide 175 by 2. Or you could say, I know that 87.5 is in the middle, directly in the middle of those two numbers. Okay, so Q1 is 80, Q3 is 87.5, and now what you have to do is work your magic. You have to find the interquartile range, so that's going to be 87.5 subtracting 80. So your IQR is going to be 7.5. So that's what you're going to plug into the formulas here. All right, so you're going to do Q3 plus 1.5 times 7.5 and Q1 minus 1.5 times 7.5. That'll give you your upper limit and lower limit. All right, and if there's nothing higher than your upper limit or anything lower than your lower limit, there aren't any outliers. However, you may see that something fits into those limits. We'll see. It's up to you to figure out. Okay? See you on Wednesday.